again. Welcome to today's attempt of a Fibble puzzle. This is Wordle, but there's a liar in every row. So maybe the S is lying, but if it is, should it be yellow or green instead? Or maybe the H, E, L or F is the one that's lying. The only way to find out is to play. It's auto-populated that first guess, and it's not very helpful, because it's pretty likely that the E is lying and we've just got 5 wrong letters. I'm going to proceed with that assumption. Let's just test 5 new letters and see what we learn. I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to assume that that is not the right letter either. So that means we need 5 more new letters. I hope I'm not dying out here with all these greys. Okay. Now we've got 2 letters that are not grey. So we know we've got at least 1 correct letter, because even if the Y is lying, that means the G is in the word and vice versa. How about we assume, for argument's sake, that the I is the one that's lying, because then we've got 3 letters. That gives us something to go for, because it could be piggy, I suppose. I don't think it's particularly likely, but it is at least a valid answer, so let's test it and see what we learn. What do we learn? Okay, so the I, this one says the I is not in the word, this row says that the I is in the word, and the opposite way around for the G. So that means the I has got to be lying on one of the rows and the G's got to be lying on one of the rows. In fact, I suspect it's lying there and we just don't have I as a letter. But it's not a guarantee. The one thing that is a guarantee is that I think we do have to have a Y somewhere in the word, otherwise we can't fit in enough liars. And in fact, I think the Y has got to be last. So, I mean, it could be jazzy. Am I really going to go for that with the letters that I've got left? We haven't tested the A yet, so maybe we should do that. This, I mean, unless it's this specific word, I don't think the J and the Z are going to be helpful, but you never know. I mean, surely we haven't got a Z, so surely that is the one that's lying. So that means we haven't got an A. So we haven't got an A. I don't think we've got an I. That definitely means that one of my assumptions up here was wrong, doesn't it? Do we think we've got a C? If the C wasn't the liar, then we can use the O or the U. Or maybe this is the row where we went wrong. And we've actually got an E, but we've also got one of the other letters. I suppose let's say, for argument's sake, that the F is lying, because then the answer could be beefy. What is going on? Okay, I don't think the F can be the liar. I don't think we can have an E. So that means we've got an O or a U as well as the C. It's going to be the U, isn't it? Because we haven't tested the M or the K. It's going to be mucky. It's not going to be mucky. I've got so many letters in grey. So clearly a lot of my assumptions are wrong, but what on earth is going on? Can it be mercy? I think it can, because that means the C is lying here. It means the E is lying here. Oh no, it can't be mercy, because then there's no liar on the top row. Yeah, that's the problem. What is the liar on this bottom row? If the M is lying, that means that we do have a C. We've probably got an O as well, because we really are running out of vowels. Whereas if one of the other letters is lying, that means we've probably got an M. It's just, I feel like we're running out of letters. But I'm really not certain. I'm very confused about the whole thing, in case that wasn't obvious. I think we do have to have a C though, so I do think that there's got to be an O, R or T. Probably an O, because we are running out of vowels. But how would that work? We're just really running out of other letters, aren't we? Because the C would have to be probably 4th. So it's a CY ending. That's why I thought mercy might be valid, but it's just not because of that top row. We need to have a liar on the top row. Maybe messy? Maybe we don't have a C or an S? A C or a U, or... Messy does work, I think, because the problem here, whenever I put a tick, I just ignore that letter. So I said the E is lying, let's just ignore it because it's lying and it's grey. But I think what's going to have happened is that it's lying and it's green instead. So I do think messy works. Might not be right, but I think it at least works. Oh, it is right. That was such a messy solve. I mean, 3/5 of the word were E's and S's. So I went very wrong straight away when I just decided to rule those 5 letters out. But that is a bit unfortunate. Oh dear. We got there in the end. Not my best performance. You definitely could say it was mucky and messy. But we got there in the end. Thank you for watching and bye for now.